Hey everybody, it's Queen Jelly and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I've been here. I just kind of mentally and financially needed to take a break. I really hadn't been able to afford dolls at the same rate that I had been getting them. And then also there's just a lot of changes going on right now, and I feel like I'm finally kind of settling into a little bit of a more normal routine. And I'm getting a little bit closer to a financial state that I would like, so I'm able to spend a little bit of money on dolls. Obviously I won't be able to get full collections or anything right now. I'm looking at like maybe getting like one doll from like each set as they come out, unless it's something very particular. So today I brought you a wild Manes. It is something that I think is very unique, and I'm surprised that I haven't really heard anyone talk about it. I guess there's some show that goes with it that's on YouTube, which I have not watched, but I saw a short about it today, so I'm probably going to watch those. But I did actually get this wild Manes essentially for free. I used some rewards points that I had from Target. So she is a $9.99 single pack. There is also, I've seen two different singles, and then there's two different dolls, horses that come with like this like carriage, like vendor type playset. I want to say like kind of like a, you know, like they look like they're carrying a little like shop wagon on their back. But I don't remember how much those big play sets are, but she was $9.99 from Target, and I had a $10 rewards. So essentially I got her for free. So I thought she would be a good reintroduction to the channel. Again, because she's something I haven't really heard anyone talk about. In my opinion, it kind of looks like a fashion doll horse. Kind of along the lines, of course, like a fashion style, I think is what they call them, the My Little Ponies that have like the soft hair and stuff. But actually this horse even has like articulation and stuff, so I just think it's kind of interesting. So I thought, you know, I wanted to give it a chance, especially because, like I said, I hadn't heard anything about them. I haven't seen anyone else make any videos about them. I'm sure somewhere out there some people are, especially maybe more in the pony community, but in the doll community that I watch on YouTube, I haven't really seen anyone talk about these. So as I said, it is wild Manes. It says Finley's Pool Party here. Posable horse, styling brush, and special accessories included. And we have this really cute outfit, which is why I picked this one, because of the really cute flamingo outfit. I will say, because of it being white and this package being open, I did have to look through a couple of them to find one that didn't have very obvious scuff marks. She may still have a couple of small ones, but there were some with a kind of big dirt marks on her that may or may not have been washable. I'm not entirely sure, obviously, because I did not get those ones. And then on the back, it says Finley, meet Finley, an awesome swimmer who loves to host pool parties. Color streak is violet, speaks to a love of water, magic, and a little splash of mischief. Finley is always up for a game of Marco Polo, a cannonball contest, or a silly game that involves lots of splashes. This is Wild Manes. Let friends run wild. It is a JAKKS specific doll. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and wildmanes.com. Side is kind of blank, and then I guess there is a QR code to get to the wildmanes.com as well. She looks like she's going to be fairly easy to open, except I think this part's going to have to get peeled off in order to get to those. But let me see if I can just get a couple of quick snips in here. If it seems like it's going to take too long, I can cut. But I feel like there's very minimal packaging here. So, and there's pros and cons to this open face packaging. Obviously one of the cons, like I said, is the potential of them getting dirty and a little bit messed up. But, you know, of course, we do want to appreciate the fact that they are trying to do these to reduce plastic usage. Like, obviously there's still some plastic in here, but not as much plastic as if it was all this and then a plastic cover on top. Oh wow, her hair is so soft. I wonder if it's almost cold to the touch, and I know if it's cold to the touch it could potentially be nylon, which is really surprising for a $10 doll. And then we have her tail that's wrapped around, which that's pretty, I see that pretty often with ponies, is like My Little Ponies as well, that they wrap it around the leg to kind of help with the curl. The tail feels a little bit drier than the hair, but it's kind of weird if they would use two different hair types. But the tail does feel a little bit drier. The hair on her head feels treated, where that on her tail doesn't feel as treated, but it could also be because of the curl. Because that's kind of the part that feels a little bit dry. So it could be whatever they did to curl the hair or keep it curled or whatever have you. I'm not entirely sure how that works. This is cute. I'm going to leave that clipped in there so it doesn't fall off, but it is Velcro. You can remove these. Her little outfit here. So there is the head articulation, which, let's see, you can look down and up a little bit. It's kind of flat, and then down a little bit. There's not really a lot of up, but there is side to side and kind of almost like a ball joint, but a ball joint that's kind of, this isn't cut out enough for her to really move her head all the way. And then for the front legs, there's a couple of joints on here. So we have a front back joint. We have a joint here at the knee, and then a joint at the ankle as well. So there is quite a lot of mobility in those front legs. Same thing. Oh, no, this leg is solid, so she can kick forward and straight, but it can only be straight on this one. But it has the same hinge up here at the top, but it doesn't have the knee or ankle, which is kind of an interesting choice. I don't mind that the back legs aren't fully articulated, that they're both kind of straight, solid, but it's just kind of weird that both of the front legs are solid. But I do think that will give her a little bit more stability in, you know, standing on her own, rather than, I'm assuming that that's the intent, is to make them standable. There we go. Because it's a lot harder to put weight on something that's, you know, bendable and get it to actually stay. So there is the range of motion for the back legs, which is pretty good range of motion even with them being solid. And then, like I said, she has blonde hair. She has this little purple streak in it, so her tail's kind of half and half twisted together. And then her hair is mostly blonde with little purple streaks. It's really long. As you can see, it goes all the way like to her feet. It goes quite a bit past her body, and there's layers to it. So we have this long part here and then a little bit shorter part. The shorter part goes about to her shoulders. She has blonde eyebrows and bright green eyes with little star decals in them. Super cute. And then, like I said, she has this little smock here that is removable. It's a cheap material for sure. It feels kind of like a Barbie towel or that type of like material. Again, it's a $10 horse, so I'm not really expecting like super detail or super like expensive materials. So I think it's good for what it is. Again, especially it's supposed to be like a little bathing suit, so you know it's okay to have that kind of towel-y material. It is not hemmed around the edges, however, it is that type of material that's not really gonna fray. And then if you can see, so the back kind of looks like a little mermaid tail, and then it also has these flamingos kind of making a heart on her back. So it's pink and purple, and I just think it's really simple, but it's really sweet, and I really like the flamingos. I'm a big flamingo fan, so I really like that. I also just noticed she has a little bit of blue eyeshadow around her eye. Super cute. And then let me see, get her to balance a little bit for a second. Oh, the bottom of her shoes. Yeah. So she has this really cute mold at the bottom that has the horseshoe design as well as a WM for wild manes, which is really cute. I like the attention to detail down there with the horseshoe. And then I think we can just kind of pop the plastic off the back here. Maybe there you go. It's just kind of a blister packaging. I kind of wish that these were on the outside since she was on the outside, but like I get it to keep these kind of safer because they probably would disappear a lot if they were a little bit easier to get access to. So I get it. And then we have a little visor for her hair. So we can, whoop, no, it's okay. Stick that on. It does have little cutouts for the ears, so it should be able to fit nicely. There we go. I think I would pull some of the hair over the top of it. Oh, sorry, just realized she was off the screen. So I guess if you can pull a little hair out and put it through, I think it'll look a little cleaner and fit down a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. So you just take the little bit of hair that's shorter than the rest and pull it up over the top, and it looks really nice. And see, you can see it's shaped specifically for her ears. There's this little bit higher part here. Oh my gosh, I love it. She looks so sporty. And like, I'm not normally like a super like sporty doll fan, but like this is how you like, this is like sports and glam, and so I really like it. And then she does have a brush, which I get it, especially like clearly she has a lot of hair and they're called wild manes, so like clearly their manes are like a big focus, so they are a hair play doll. Again, especially like looking at how like simple the fashions are and stuff, like clearly the focus is more of the hair play, so I get where they have the brush. I'm just not a huge fan of doll hair brushes. I have so many of them, and I feel like, you know, again with the plastic waste part, like I feel like this is something that we can cut back on, and a lot of doll lines have cut back on giving hair brushes, especially because we've come to find that, you know, plastic on plastic is not the best idea. But this is cute, at least it's unique. It is the purple, the violet color to kind of go with her hair streaks. And we have this little braid for the handle, and it has a flamingo printed on it. So I do enjoy it as far as hairbrushes go, because it is very unique and very specifically to this doll. And it does feel like it is sized to go in universe with this horse, as opposed to sometimes, you know, it's sized for your hand. But I feel like this one is very sized like to fit in the universe. These do come out around the same time. Obviously, as you guys know, there are unicorns coming out currently for Rainbow Academy. I don't know if these were kind of come out as like competition to that, or if it's just by chance the horses came out around the same time as the unicorns. They are definitely a different size scale. I do not own any of the unicorns, but I have seen them a few times in the store, and I feel like those are a bit bigger than these are, but they're also more expensive. So yeah, I really, really enjoy Finley here. I think she's really pretty. I don't know if I'm going to get any other wild manes. It'd probably just depend on what I see in the future, because I'm not really interested. I think the other one's a tennis player, and I'm not super interested in that. And I think the other ones are really pretty, but I think the carriages are a little bit bigger than I have room for right now. I want to say that those playsets are probably like $19.99. Again, can't confirm because I wasn't really paying attention to those. But like I said, I got her for essentially so she was purchased for $9.99. I used some Target rewards. So essentially I got her for free. But I think I think for a $10 doll, I think this is really good. Especially considering things like what we have on the market for $10 dolls right now is the Rainbow High Littles that I think are not very good quality compared to, you know, what we've been seeing from NGA. So for JAKKS to come out with these really high quality, in my opinion, horses, and again, like for the price point, high quality horses, like I think I would have liked to see more of the legs with this articulation, but again, I think it's for the balancing purpose that only one leg has it. So I'm not upset about it. That's just my opinion on it. I'm trying to, like, you know, not be too repetitive, but at the same time, just kind of get my thoughts out there. It's been a minute since I've done one of these, so I do appreciate it. I hope that you watched this video all the way through. I do hope you enjoyed as much as I did. And I cannot wait to see you so very soon in the next one. Oh, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all those good things. It really helps out the channel, and it helps you, because if you enjoy the video, then you'll be able to find us again if you like, comment, and subscribe. So we will see you also very soon in the next one. Bye!